Clara's lungs burned as she ran through the narrow passage, her mind racing faster than her feet. The walls were closing in on her, but she couldn't afford to slow down. She could hear the faint sound of footsteps echoing behind her, a steady rhythm that only grew louder. The man, the stranger, was nowhere to be seen. She was alone now, her thoughts scattered in a million directions. Who were they? What were they after? And why was she, of all people, caught in the middle of this chaos? Suddenly, the passage opened up into a wide underground chamber. The air was thick, heavy with the scent of old stone and dust. There was barely any light, but Clara could make out several figures standing in the shadows. She froze, her heart thudding in her chest. Then, a voice broke through the silence. "You're late." Clara turned, her eyes widening in disbelief. It was the man from earlier, but now he was standing next to a group of others, each dressed in dark clothing, their faces hidden beneath hoods. They all looked as though they had been waiting for her. "Who are you?" Clara's voice was shaky, but she couldn't stop herself from asking. Her survival instincts were kicking in, urging her to demand answers. The man stepped forward, his eyes glowing faintly in the dim light. "We don't have much time. You need to come with us. It's the only way you'll survive." Clara took a step back. Survive? From what? From behind the group, a large screen flickered to life. Images of dark figures cloaked in black, moving swiftly through the streets, appeared on the screen. There was no doubt about it. These were the same creatures that had been chasing her. But now, the truth was becoming clear. They weren't just hunters. They were organized, and they weren't going to stop. "We're the last line of defense against them," the man continued, his voice intense. "And you, Clara, have something they want." Her mind reeled. She shook her head, refusing to believe what she was hearing. "What are you talking about?" "Your blood," one of the figures in the shadows spoke up, her voice cold and calculating. "You've been marked, and they won't stop until they take you." Clara's knees nearly gave out beneath her. "Marked? I don't understand. What do they want with me?" The man stepped forward again, his expression grim. "You're part of a prophecy that has been hidden for centuries. And now, it's come to this." Clara's mind was spinning, but she could feel something deep inside her stir. A sense of urgency. Something told her this wasn't just about survival anymore. This was about uncovering the truth. "Tell me everything," she demanded, her voice firm now. "I need to know what's going on." The group exchanged looks before the man nodded. "It's time you learn the truth. We'll take you to the safe house. But first, we need to get you out of here." The door at the far end of the room exploded open, and Clara's breath caught in her throat. The creatures had found them. The chase was on again, but this time, Clara was ready to fight.